Alright, we're gonna do. We got another topic for today. Oh, yeah, this is the one we're doing. Okay. Um, I'm gonna share some ways that I've been able to save money over the past year or so. I'm trying to think because I ain't gonna lie, I won't act like I've been flawless in this. I've been decent probably, but I've been better than I ever been, and I learned it's a lot of stuff that I learned how to do and to implement to help me save. And over the past couple months, I have been real good. I use the word good. Damn, I want to say perfect, but I say good for sure. All right, so with that being said, now anybody looking to save some finances, I'm not a financial expert. I'm not no millionaire. I don't have 10 businesses that are successful businesses, none of that, I just use the wisdom that God gave me, and I truly believe that God gave me, and stuff that I see working in real time, and that's been working for a period of time, right? So, something that helped me, number one, what you're going to need to help you save finances, you're going to need discipline. You're going to need discipline, you're going to need discipline. You're going to have to cut something, might depending on how much you're making, you're going to have discipline. Something going to have to be cut out. You're going to have a number that you aiming for, right? In X amount of time. And then you also going to have to look at how much you make and say how much I need to be saving to get there, right? And be realistic. Because you trying to save $20,000 in the year, and you know what I mean, what you have lined up right now is only extra $1,000 a month. You know what I mean? You gotta be real. Now, you can always hustle up and get more and add more. Yeah, do that. So I never say don't put a goal down, but what I will say is evaluate what you have and be real. Like, hey, if I only have $1,000 a day and I'm trying to get to 20,000, then how much of this 1,000 am I about to be saving until I start adding the extra income? You know what I mean? So that those things are definitely things that you need. Okay, what else? So tools and other things that help me. Now, it's a couple ways that I was able to start saving money. The first way was having my income and start cutting my expenses. Cutting my expenses was one of the ways that I started being able to save, right? So I started cutting down eating out. I started cutting down bills, unnecessary bills. I got rid of them. I already didn't have a lot of stuff on my bills, but the stuff that I didn't need, did not add. Cut down on shopping for clothes. Cut down on a lot of stuff, right? I remember that for months and months. It might not look like it now, but I did just I'm about to go get another haircut, but I just got one last week. I started cutting down on haircuts. I started cutting down on everything. You know what I mean? Because I was like, look, I got to go. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to save this. So I knew how much I was making at that time. There was no extra income coming in. I wasn't trying to create an extra income at that time because I had stuff that I was working on, right? So everything that I had, I said, look, let me use what I have. Start cutting out a lot of things, right? And start saving, you know what I mean? And saving a little, it started giving me momentum, right? So that started happening. Then, so I started learning how to save what I had and cutting out on things. Now, another thing that recently started helping me is learning where to, when you got your number set up, learning where to like allocate your finances to. Meaning, when I put something into a savings account, I put it somewhere and that account don't exist to me. I put it up somewhere, lock it, allocate it there, and it's there. The rest of my funds, I'm like, look, after my bills paid, I only got this much for food, I only got this much for this much for this. So just like allocating or directing your finances, right? One of the last things that help is credit. That's something everybody gonna tell you, but or a lot of people will tell you. But I definitely can be a witness that having a credit card has helped me be able to save way more. I'm the type of person who I still don't believe in debt. I don't believe in like a super large amount of debt. I believe in, dude, what you can almost like maintain. So me personally, this is me. If I don't have a quarter to half of whatever I'm aiming for in my account, or I don't have that amount coming up real soon, then I don't really reach for it. You know what I mean? So let's say if a person was going for a loan, and I'm just gonna throw out a high number, $100,000. Me personally, I personally got to have 25 to 50K set to the side if I was ever gonna receive 100K. You know what I mean? Same, you know what I mean, for any other number. Even for my credit card, I got a certain limit, and I don't use above a certain amount. Like, I know utilization, and you don't want to use more than this much. I don't even let myself get up there. Why? Because I'm like, dude, I know how much I want to manage. I don't want too much overhead. I don't do too much overhead, because to me, personal thing, when you're in so much debt, it don't matter how much you make every month. To me, you still broke. You know what I mean? Especially if you ain't got it to cover it, because anything in life can happen. So, say all that to say, I just know that the system that we live in is like this. It's this debt encouraged system. Like, everybody encourages you to get a lot of debt, and I'm not against a certain number of using tools and resources to get to where you're going. But I also don't believe in too much of it, because even the Bible says the borrower is slave to the lender. So I'm straight on certain things. So, and the last thing is either a credit card or a loan. You know what I mean? Cash loan, or a auto loan, whatever you can use to leverage and get you some type of income. So let's say you're trying to save a certain amount of dollars, and you only make X amount of dollars a year, and you're like, okay, I can't get a cash loan, but I can get a car loan. You take that car loan if you can, however much you can. I'm not saying what to do. I'm just saying these are tips and ideas that I would use. You take that car loan. You say, hey, these are my payments. This is what insurance is gonna be. This is the car. This is how much I'm looking for. Man, put that guy on tour road. Put that guy on something to be rented out, or take that guy and take the car loan, buy you a vehicle, and now go do Uber, Lyft, Amazon, whatever else you can deliver with. But use that vehicle, that car loan, get the vehicle, and use that to bring in an extra income. Or you got the other cash loan, use that to allocate it where you need to allocate it, or again, use the credit card to allocate it where you need to allocate it to. So, with all that being said, those are some tips, advice, and wisdom that helped me get to where I needed to get to. I pray that you be prosperous, and I pray you continue to, strive for more. Change this mindset that we have. Always put the Most High first. Put God first. Acknowledge Him in all your ways. Commit all your works to Him. Ask Him. You are not above asking Him for these things, and you are not so written off that you can't ask Him for these things. Ask Him. You know what I mean? Say you receive not because you ask not. So ask and you shall receive. I believe. So that said, I love you. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Hey, comment if there's anything that we can do better. I don't know it all, and I'm definitely looking to learn. So comment, email me if you need any help with anything, if I can help with anything. Peace.